So the writers have decided that they're going to just do what they want and they're going to give the audience any storyline at all for the audience to take it. Even when they have established certain facts, you know what I mean? They're going to say that, no, these weren't facts, these were just opinions. Let's go.
So this is you.
Yeah, yeah. This is my operation now.
It's nice, man.
Thank you.
It's nice. Hey, before you get started on Amber's car, I just wanted to tell you something. I really thank you. You know, I thank you for, you know, just. Are you familiar with the story of David in the Bible?
Yeah.
You remember the part where, you know, his boys raging against him and, you know, they're doing all this crazy stuff to him. And his boy was like, why don't you do something? And he was like, no.
Huh? Which story Anthony talk about? Maybe Anthony will lose me in the weeds. As to which story this is about David, as to what's going on. Maybe y'all can identify the story because he has already lost me. What story is this one? I'm not quite certain which story this one is. I think I'm lost on this story. Maybe I never read this part of the Bible. It must be that, you know?
This is God's will. You let his will be done. It was meant to happen because it was God's will. And that's what I feel about how we came in contact with each other. Even though it may seem on the surface that it was kind of crazy and sometimes mean, but it was God's will. God brought you into my life. God brought you into Shayla's life, Amber's life. And it was for a purpose.
Okay, and what is the purpose that God has brought, Diesel into y'all's lives? Like, get to the point as to what you're saying. It's for a purpose. Okay, so what was the purpose? Give us the purpose, Anthony. Since you want to get all biblical honest and to try to tell us, how much you have changed and matured biblically, give us exactly what the purpose is.
It's for a reason. And I just want to say thank you for that. Because sometimes you got to go through hell to get to heaven. And I know you've been battling your own demons as well. So, I just want to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate that, Anthony. I really do. And I want to let you know, like you said, I have demons. I have stuff that goes on in my head that I'm trying to work out.
Hold on. So you're thanking him, but at the same point in time, you're basically ensuring that he knows he has a mental health status. Even though you were wrong in the instant of what the person was talking to you about. Because remember, the demons never came about until you start doing the foolishness with Shayla. You have this man witness you doing what you're doing. Him tell you to stop. You never wanted to stop. Him say, you know what, all right, let me try to see if I can find some way of giving you some repercussion or consequence. You never got that consequence at all. And now we're talking about demons on the part of someone else. What about your demons, Anthony? Tell me about your demons and what you have. Listen, if we're talking about this mental condition, we can't talk about it with Anthony because Anthony's not the... Diesel's mental health condition right now, in fact, the part that he's at right now, may actually be due to Anthony, if we really want to talk about it. Because of the mere fact that when he did not need mental health intervention, you made sure he got it. Because you basically call him crazy.
And everything that happened before, man, I just was really envious of you, man. Your car, your house, your wife, your life. I just really am inspired by you.
So now Diesel talk foolishness. All of a sudden now Diesel get envious of what's going. Come on, Diesel, listen to me. Again, it's what I'm talking about. No writers, you have lost me now because when you say one thing and then all of a sudden now you lose me with a whole different thing because this storyline makes no sense. When was Diesel envious of whatever Anthony had going on? Wasn't Diesel a whole different person who had many things going on? What was the envy?
And if it wasn't for meeting you, I wouldn't be on the upswing like I am right now. Like, this is going to be big. I'm taking this to the next level.
I have no idea. I have no doubt about it, man.
Yeah. But I also owe that to you, man. I wouldn't even know Angelina if it wasn't for you. And like I said, you're an inspiration to me, man. So I appreciate you. So thank you.
Wasn't it Amber who Diesel met first, and then from Amber, then him? Maybe I'm missing something. You know, maybe only maybe you're missing something. All of a sudden, the story just changed. I don't know.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Proud of you.
Writers, I cannot believe that you have actually sold us this story, because you have to remember, Anthony, after doing what he has done, was the same person that called the mental health agency to come take Diesel away. Then they took him, put him in a mental health institution, right? Because of what you've been putting, the pressure you've been putting him under, the level of anxiety, the level of depression, and the entire issue that was going on. You put him under this particular strain. So now it triggers all of his mental health activity that is going on. Before Diesel met these people, he was pretty stable. It was when he meet these people that him get unstable. So what is he thanking them for? To do what? If you ask me, it's because of Anthony why Diesel further collapsed and went down the rungs. Not that his friend doesn't have a part to play in it, because remember his friend as well. It's not like we forget the story. We've been doing this a long time, so we're really up on the story in itself. This is a whole different, it's almost like they've rebranded the Diesel character, making it seem as if he's just new, coming out from out of nowhere. You know what, friends? I'm gonna get off it. Give me a stick. Wanna think? Maybe I've missed something. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.